Okay, a couple more. Can you talk about the role that you think independent media plays in this movement?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I think it's our responsibility to kind of do whatever we can and this is from the advertising side, to try to make it as affordable and as possible for local businesses to promote themselves in the paper. And we've tried to do some things. We created a sale page initiative, Shop at Local Establishments, which was designed to not only shed a light on local businesses, but we also did some deep discounting and some premium placement and things, because we were hearing from a lot of our local retailers in particular that it was just they were having a tough time affording to advertise. So,
and one element of that is they did almost like an advertorial where they have the shopkeeper's picture and a story each week about that, whatever's going on in their shop. And it's become, this one girl has a wine and cheese shop, and it's almost become her column when she appears. People look for her little column in there, and it's just been really positive, because I think people connect to that this is a local person who's running a business, and they could use our patronage. And I think that really puts that personal face on it, as opposed to going to the Total Wines and getting your deeply discounted bottles. So, and I think as far as editorial, our job too is that same thing, where we bring people together and tell the stories of the people out there who are doing interesting works and who are starting something that they, not everybody, just to shine a light on it, I guess, and to try to bring like-minded folks together. So that's a huge part of what we do, is bring people together, I think.
Great. Two more. If you could share one lesson or one piece of advice from your lives as organizers, entrepreneurs, what would that be? You can each do one of this.
I think you got to do what moves you and makes you passionate. I think that, and if you're passionate about something, chances are there's a lot of other people out there who share that passion, and you need to find those people, and then you're going to end up happy, because that's what you need in life, is to feel moved by something and work towards a common goal, I think.
Did you work somewhere else before you started this paper?
It just random. I always knew that I was destined to be a writer, so I sort of tried to cobble together a writing career in places like marketing joints, and so when I found the alt press, that was definitely where my heart was in the beginning.
I hate to say just work hard and you'll get there, but I definitely think that's part of it. But I'll say that I think you've got to connect with people and use that to help, whether it's to motivate you or to help you be successful. We connected early on with some people. Talk about kind of connecting with the local movement. There were some people like Larry Queen. There were some kind of people who were here, who knew a lot of people, who helped us network, who worked at the paper and worked hard and did great work. But more than that, they kind of, since we were from Atlanta and we were not originally from Charleston, these were people who were touchstones, who, were connectors, were those, people who just by their nature bring other people together. And I think you need people like that around you to help inspire you and help you get where you want to go.
Great. Last question. And for this one, I'm going to actually ask you guys to address the camera. You each get to answer again. And the question is, if you had one message that you could deliver to anyone who might see this, and we had a little conversation about what it is that we're doing. We hope a lot of people see it. Hope a lot of different people see it. So what would that message be? You go first.
No, I want you to go first so I can think of my answer.
So one message I want to deliver to people who are going to see this. You have to work with the local people in your community. You have to, support their businesses. You have to, like I said, you have to connect with them. You have to work with them, play with them, and support each other and help each other through good times and bad times. I think that's, my involvement in the Low Country Local First movement has really stirred a passion within me for helping out local businesses. I mean, I've always been aware, because we work with so many local businesses, about how people are doing and good and bad, and but I'm even more attuned to it now, and I find myself wanting to do whatever I can to help those people succeed.
I don't know what my message would be. I guess my message would be that the national scene is something that is, even the national media has portrayed our world as imploding and everything's going down the tubes. But I think on a local level, there's always inspiration. There's always people who are working hard and are doing stuff regardless of what's going on around them. I mean, I think even in places that are war-torn, if you go down to the local level and drill down, you're going to find hope and life, and people going about their daily lives and succeeding regardless of the circumstances. So, and I think that's what's happening in our world today.